Go.
Well, you can see over the years as I have taught this thing, my marginalia have marginalia. So when you ask me what do I find particularly striking about this essay, I don't really know where to begin, but let me try to find something that I can pull out as a nugget. Okay, here's a spot. So it's in section 3.1, which Licklider entitles in a way that an engineer would love, a preliminary and informal time and motion analysis of technical thinking. I love that.
Right.
So what he did was, and this is interesting, he uses himself as a research subject as well as a researcher, right? So he looks at his own habits as he's trying to solve problems, as he's trying to make his way through an intellectual task. And he concludes, what's the percentage, that 85% of my thinking time was spent getting into a position to think, to make a decision, to learn something I needed to know. Much more time went into finding or obtaining information than into digesting it. And that resonates with me because I'm old enough to remember, as I was doing my dissertation, going to the print indexes of the MLA, index there to try to find all these articles, and it would be like 1, 5, 8, 2, 3, and then I'd look over here and I'd look over there. It was very, very tedious, and while I'm sure it built character, it was just donkey work, and it was frustrating. So when he says that he spends 85% of his time just getting the materials he needs together to be able to think, that resonates with me. But then he says something that goes even farther for me in the direction of what a shame, what a waste. And it's right up here, right? And what he says is, my choices of what to attempt and what not to attempt were determined to an embarrassingly great extent by considerations of clerical feasibility, not intellectual capability. And as I think about that, I think about how many times the way I've set up a particular intellectual expedition or something I wanted to do in class or something I wanted to do with my own research in a way that I just automatically snapped into these constraints that are just there because of, well, I've got to do this and I've got to do that and I've got to do these things to get the pieces and parts together, rather than think about, the bigger picture of what the project is going to be. And I do it unconsciously. We all do. So when he isolates that, I think, yeah, that's pretty good introspection. He's got a real point there.
Mm-hmm.